looks like maybe the weather isn't going to necessarily get us into that spirit because we're getting a 50-degree day, aren't we, Dan?
We are, and then there's going to be just a little hiccup here Sunday into Monday. But wait for it. I'm going to be talking a little bit about what we're expecting later next week and into the week of Thanksgiving here momentarily. And if you like warmth, again, wait till you hear that. In the meantime, again, we are tracking very changeable weather here into the weekend. All is quiet right now. As expected, we saw skies clear out quite a bit, and temperatures as a result did drop into the 30s, and that's where most spots are sitting. And that's where most spots will remain right into tomorrow morning. Now, by tomorrow morning, some clouds will begin to fill back in. This is our next weather system on approach. Out ahead of it, winds are going to be picking up out of the south tomorrow morning. So after starting out in the 30s, very quickly, temperatures are going to climb into and up to the 40s. Here we are by noon. We're still dry and temperatures up around 50 degrees. This is likely going to be some of the nicest weather we will see as we go through this weekend. So if you want to get outside, Mary Alice, if you want to get outside, here's that time frame right around midday tomorrow, again around 50 degrees. But then as we get further into the afternoon, here comes our next weather system by 2:30. Now we're tracking some of these scattered showers. Temperatures still in the 50s. I do think rain's actually going to pick up for a time as we head into tomorrow evening. I stopped this at 7 p.m. and you can see a pretty healthy batch of some widespread rain. Maybe even a rumble of thunder out of some of this activity. And again, that's heading into your Saturday evening. Now, in the wake of this system, that's when the cooler air will be draining in. By the time you wake up Sunday morning, we have temperatures dropping into the 30s. It will be chilly enough that we'll get some lake response going here on Sunday with some lake rain mix, also some elevation wet snow showers. Any accumulation during the day Sunday looks pretty minor. We're talking maybe a slushy inch or two, and that will be confined across the hilltops here of Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, deep southern Erie County, possibly even into portions of Allegheny County. And I did stop this at 1 o'clock. Of course, it's kickoff time, Highmark Stadium. And again, temperatures will be around 40 degrees, winds gusting 30 to 35 miles per hour. I think winds are certainly going to have a pretty big influence on that game as far as precipitation goes. It's nearby. We do have some of that scattered lake effect activity, some rain showers, some mixed showers, even a few graupel showers, and I can't rule out a few of these trying to sneak into Orchard Park during the game. So again, don't be surprised. We're not expecting a lot of precipitation, but from time to time, you might pick up that passing kind of wintry mix shower. Now, as we head into your Sunday night, that's when I think the lake effect will be steadiest, especially in around Jamestown, stretching over towards Clymer, Panama, and that's where we could actually see maybe several slushy inches. So keep that in mind early on Monday. For Buffalo, it is just brisk and cold here on Monday. We'll have temperatures mid to upper 30s. So one day where we'll have temperatures once again struggling to climb out of the 30s. As we go through the day, a lot of that lake effect, especially into the southern tier, will be fizzling, and we'll continue to see, I think, overall quiet weather, but now with warming temperatures as we go through next week. We just have that chilly one here on Monday. And speaking of a warm-up, temperature anomalies 8 to 14 days out. So as we get closer to next weekend into the week of Thanksgiving, look at all this warmth that is going to be surging in. We are going to get into some big-time warmth here as we go through the next couple of weeks. Just got to get through that shot that's going to be moving in Sunday and into Monday. So for tonight, some patchy clouds. Overall, though, quiet and cool. Overnight lows, mid-30s. And then for tomorrow, we'll have thickening clouds. Showers arrive, but mainly after 2 o'clock. So until then, we're looking pretty good. And then we got a windy, chilly one here on Sunday with some of that scattered lake mix, snow showers. Feeling like 20, so make sure you're ready for that. Winds again gusting 30 to 35 miles per hour. And as we take a look at that 7-day forecast, we'll have a chilly one on Monday with some lake effects, especially around Jamestown Monday morning. That tapers off Monday afternoon. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be fairly quiet. And by the time we're tracking our next weather system, it's bringing in some more warmth with temperatures in the 50s and some rain showers towards the end of next week. We'll be tracking that.